Hello, welcome to Demon Interviews, episode 146. I'm your host, shockingly, Springy. Uh, insert joke here. And joining us today is a very special guest.
Hello, my name is le.smol.fry Cosplay. I have been cosplaying for about 15 years now, and you may know me from TikTok. That's where I mostly post videos.
Well, welcome to the show. Thank you for taking the time to do this.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Well, first of all, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Doing fine, doing good. Um, Sorry if I seem like I'm looking off screen, because that's where the questions are. Uh,
No, you're good.
um, so have you ever been interviewed like this before?
No, I have not.
Well, we're happy to introduce you to the world of interviewing. Infographic I'll never put. Um, I am actually trying something new because I thought of this. The thumbnail picture, since it's already done, is actually right about here-ish on the recording. Look, we actually have something that's not just faces. Oh my god, it's shocking. Um, because that's a brand new thing. Let's see how people react to that. Um, Worst comes to worst, I forgot to turn it off for the next one if I don't have theirs done. So yours will get double promotion. So next up is uh as your name can people can assume, and from your username and from our past guests, very recently and not recently, you are a cosplayer.
hmm
Shockingly, I know. Um, do you have any other new cosplays planned to do that you're able to tell us about without me giving you a small fee of $5?
um, let's see. If I have to say, I do want to cosplay Tifa from Final Fantasy. I want to say the newer version of Tifa. But other than that, I haven't really had any idea of who I want to cosplay next besides her.
Awesome. So, like you said before, people may know you from the Tickety Talkities. Why did you start? Since it's a newer platform, why did you start using that?
Well, honestly, I was totally opposed against it, and I had friends like, "Oh, you should totally get TikTok. You're gonna do great. You would do amazing." And I was just like, "No, no, I don't want to be that mainstream person and just do what everybody else is doing. I'm not gonna do it. It's stupid." And they're like, "No, really, you're a cosplayer. You'll do great." And so I was like, "Okay, fine. I'll make one video." And then probably a week later, I was probably making about 20.
That's how they get you. That's how they get you. So again, like you said, you go by Small Fry cosplays on 98% of
hmm
social media platforms.
Of
Why did
course.
you choose that username?
Well, as I tell everybody, because I am short, I am 5'2", so that's where the small comes from. And fry because if you see me eating anything, it's gonna be French fries.
Well then, that's a new one. That's a new explanation. So next up, would you rather eat Cheetos or go on a hike?
Oh man, can I take Cheetos on the hike?
Hey,
Because
that's the
those are
secret
both pretty
third
good.
answer, so you're good. So yeah, you unlock the secret third answer. Uh, you, now I have to say now I have to say the stereotypical YouTube thing of don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon. If you have any questions for our lovely guests here, put them in the comments section below, and if they're appropriate, weirdos, um, we'll get back onto the show, ask them your questions. And if you want to follow our lovely guests on any of the social media platforms, there'll be a way to get to them in the description below. I'm so proud of myself. I can do that cleanly now without messing up words. I'm proud of myself. Um, Next up is going to be, what is the hardest thing about getting into one of your cosplays?
Let me see. I'd say the hardest thing would be the fact that I have a 2 year old, and sometimes he's like, I need you right now, and so that's pretty much it. So I'll have to put it down and tend to him. That's pretty much it. Either that or
Understandable.
like free time, because my work schedule is crazy.
Yeah, that's completely understandable. Work is always fun to try to work around. Ah, did
Oh
not
yeah.
mean to do that. So next question is coming from a past guest, a Mr. Zoom underscore 2028. Very long, very complicated. So let's hope it doesn't lag out weirdly. Um, bacon? Question mark.
Yes, absolutely, no question.
Awesome. Well, technically it is a question. um, next question. Same guest. Same past guest. Even longer, more complicated. Peanut butter? Question mark.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, and then the next question is just kind of one we cooked up. um, bacon and peanut butter? Question mark.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Completely understandable. Completely understandable. Um, next question is: have you ever been to any conventions before?
Absolutely. The last one I have been to was Ichiban Con 2019. That was right before Corona hit.
Yeah,
Well, the year before Corona hit, but
yeah, the area around.
yeah.
Um, so how many cons have you gone to, or if it's easier, how many different cons have you gone to?
Oh boy. Like I said, it's been 15 years of cosplay, so that's numerous amounts of cons. So I honestly could not count on both of my hands how many I've been to, but I can say I've been to cons in both North Carolina and California.
Hmm, nice, nice. So, do you have any upcoming cons that you're hoping to attend to in the future safely?
Mm, the only one I can think about is Ichiban 2022.
Awesome. Hey, and that's actually one where it's gonna be like interview and then the convention. That barely ever happens. So, uh, so because of everything, with viruses and fun stuff, this is kind of a question we cooked up to kind of cement a different one. What's your favorite convention memory?
Oh man, I have so many. So pretty much favorite convention memory has definitely got to be the people that I've met up with over social media. I've met so many wonderful people over Instagram, meeting all of them at Ichiban Con. That's by far my favorite convention. Um, just pretty much meeting all the new people, going to raves with them, and hanging out, and just being a lovely group of people that can get along in like one category, basically.
Yeah, makes sense. A room full of people who like the same things. That makes sense.
Hmm.
Makes sense. Um, next up is coming from a past guest once again, a Shannon Carruthers. You're going to be the star of a movie. No question about that. That's not the question. Uh, who would you want your co-star to be? It could be a friend or an actor or actress or so on and so forth. And what genre of movie would it be?
If I could have a co-star, let's see. That's a really good question. I get told that I look like a lot of people. So hmm. Maybe Alice Cullen, or no, I don't know her real name. Oh, Ashley Green. That's her name, Ashley Green. I would have her, and I would probably play in like a horror or something like that.
Ooh,
Something
nice.
paranormal for sure.
That's always the fun ones.
Hmm.
Speaking of the paranormal, technically depends on who you talk to. Would you keep a pet zombie or would you kill it?
I'll probably keep it.
Hmm, that's the rare answer right there. Um,
Probably trade it to bite ankles or something. I don't know.
it's just like only the ankles. Anywhere else, and you're screwed. Oh, oh Lord. Next up is who is your biggest cosplay inspiration or inspirations?
Biggest cosplay inspiration. See, I want to say her name is Rain Emery. I love her Ruby cosplays. She mains Ruby Rose.
Mhm.
She's I don't know. She's by far beautiful, and I love her cosplays altogether.
Awesome. Next up is coming from a fan on one of our fans on Instagram, a Charlie underscore Aronson 99 on Instagram. I think I already said that, but doesn't matter. What is one thing you regret doing on camera?
Mm, let me see. I remember one time I was on a Discord call with a friend, and I had just started using Discord, so I didn't know like just closing the laptop would not close out the video, and then I reopened my laptop and I was not fully dressed.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh boy.
That was a fun surprise for everybody on the call.
Sorry, what's that?
I bet that was fun for everyone on the call.
Oh, luckily it was just him, and he was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry."
uh, Next question, again coming from a past guest, a Harley F. Quinn. Very serious question, very hard hitting question here. Um, what are those?
Um, I don't know. um, what is it?
uh, that's always a fun question. See what people what happens. What is one thing you want people to know about the characters you cosplay as?
Um, I definitely can Cinder Fall. She is my main girl for literally everything. My go-to, my number one. Um, I've been told by numerous amount of people that I'm the real life Cinder Fall, so I kind of just go along with it.
Yeah, awesome. And is that your favorite cosplay to get into, or
It is, yes, most definitely.
awesome, awesome? See, we just knocked out two questions in one. Boom. So, how are you and some of your characters you cosplay as alike, and how are you different?
Well, for I cosplay a lot of Ruby characters. Let me see, but I try to keep like characters that I can relate to mostly, but the one I definitely just cannot relate to in any way has to be Winter Schnee. Um, she's, the military woman, and I'm just not. But as for Blake Belladonna, I can definitely relate to her. When I get into my like little depressy moods, I kind of sound like her. Um, but of course, every now and then she's got her upbeat like moods and stuff like that. Every now and then I do have cat-like reactions, I guess you could say, characteristics. So, um, I drool over tuna. Yeah, I admit it. Especially Cinderfall, I don't really relate to her too much. But I can definitely say I relate to her childhood past with the stepmother and stepsisters.
Mm,
Um, but obviously I'm not an evil person. I have a child that I care for, so I mean,
yeah.
here I am.
Um. Next up is, have you ever created any cosplays just because somebody suggested a character to you?
No, I have not.
Makes complete sense. I mean, uh, I already asked that one. What is the best compliment you've ever gotten?
Best compliment. Oh my god, I was actually at Anime Expo in California, and I was wearing Volume 1 Cinder, and someone was like, "Oh my god, you're so beautiful. Will you step on me?" And he actually laid on the floor in front of me, and I was like, um,
If he was,
okay.
I mean, you're already down there. I was gonna say no, but I mean, you got on the dirty convention floor. I mean,
Yeah.
gotta reward you somehow. I mean, I'm sorry, but
Honestly, yeah.
what is one of the biggest misconceptions about you and or the characters you cosplay as?
The biggest misconception would be I do cosplay a lot of like characters that have a sad backstory. So a lot of people are like assume like, are you depressed? Do you like hate yourself? Like, no, I relate to these characters in some way. That's literally it. In some way, not all the way.
Yeah, makes sense.
Hmm.
Um, my brain was just about to ask the exact same question. I'm like, we just asked that. Uh, does the content you create, uh, is it the ones that you like the most that get the most attention, or is it the ones that surprise you?
The ones that surprise me definitely because sometimes there's a lot that I actually like, and I'm just like, huh, I really wish that got more, acknowledgement, basically.
Yeah, that makes complete sense.
Hmm.
There's sometimes there are posts like takes you an hour. The one you do for a joke, it's like, and that's what I'm known for. Great.
Yeah, basically.
uh, who from social media, let that be Instagram, TikTok, so on and so forth, would you like to do a collaboration with in real life? Do it either doing videos, photo shoots, so on and so forth.
Oh man, that's a number of people. Um, I could definitely say Fire Dragon on TikTok. I don't know his like full username, but he's pretty cool. He cosplays Bronwyn, and there's a couple of girls that cosplay a couple of Ruby characters that I would definitely. I don't know their names by heart as of right now, but I know one girl's name is Mika Chan on there.
Awesome. Um, last question on the list, and then shocking, I have more. I know. This is coming from a past guest, a recent past guest too. That's even more shocking. Um, from an ultra geek cosplay, Pepsi or Coke?
I like Pepsi.
Hmm, makes sense. That's two for Pepsi, one for I don't care. So I mean, man. So now we're gonna get into the questions that I just keep in the old noggin instead of writing them down because I'm a fool. Uh, first, do you have any questions for me as an individual or about the show in general?
No, I do not.
Awesome, awesome. Good, I'm doing my job. Um, so next up is going to be, would you ever like to come back to the show in the future in one way or another?
Sure, absolutely. It would be fun.
Good, because you're already scheduled for 18 more things.
Awesome.
Um, all after this. Next up is going to be, who would you like to see on the show in the future?
Oh man. Hmm. Honestly, I could recommend my boyfriend. He cosplays as Roman Torchwick. So I'll probably. Oh, definitely one of my best friend. He cosplays Ozpin. His name is the Ruby Gamer. He's usually around on TikTok as well.
Awesome, awesome. I think there's only one more. Yes, there is. Okay, had to double check the brain. Um, last question is going to be: do you have any questions for a future guest?
Um, I can't think of anything off the top of my head right now.
Oh, that's completely fine. Don't worry. Um, but with that, we are done. So thank you all for watching. Thank you, Small, for 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 being here today. I highly appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you all for watching. This is when I stare right into the camera and freak everyone out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and follow our lovely guests on all of the social media platforms. There'll be a way to get them in the description below, and I say that again so people do not skip it, because they skip past that part. Um, so my brain just turned off. Thank you all for watching, and at least I will see you in next video.